I don't know if you have noticed it, but I feel there's a fresh breath of air going through the prog scene at the moment. I find that there are a lot of new bands rising up, and they bring a different sound with them. It's not like the neo-prog, but it's a whole different kind of sound, still very closely related to prog, very interesting for, well, the traditional prog fans. Now, one such new band I recently discovered, or kind of didn't discover really, but was kind of pushed on by someone from Facebook that I knew very well. His name is Anthony, and he, when I met him at a concert, he played me songs. He kept adding clips from the band on YouTube, on the Facebook pages. So, well, I had no other choice but to listen to the music. And I gotta say, I was very interested in the music because I really liked what I heard. Now, which band I'm talking about? Well, you've seen it in the opening. I've hidden it somewhere here. Now, of course, it'll be a little bit difficult to see. But the band is called Delusion Squared. Now, I gotta say, the band is kind of shrouded in mystery. I looked over the website of the band, I looked on the Facebook page of the band. There's very little information available. The only information I have is that it's a concept album. It's a bit of a sci-fi story about a girl, as it says. I'll show you. It's, well, you can see it here. You can open it. There's a whole story on the inside. And in the back it says, "The extraordinary destiny of a girl like no other." Well, that's the story. There are unfortunately no lyrics in the booklet. They can be found on the website of the band, but it would have been nice to have them included. Still, it's a very nice package, and the music really captured me. It's very interesting music. Well, I'll give you a glimpse of the first song, because it's a concept piece divided in 4 pieces, and the first piece is called Remembrance, and just listen to a part of "The Very Day." Okay, so that was the first track from the first chapter, call it a chapter, of Delusion Squared. Now, the album has no title, but, well, you can already hear the sound, the basic sound of the band. What I found is the sound of the album is very acoustic guitar orientated. Now, nothing against that, because they do it very well. The band it's a French band, and they consist of 3 members. Lorraine Young, she's the singer, and she also plays guitars from what I understood. Then you have Steve Francis, he plays keyboards and drums. And then you have a gentleman with a little bit more difficult name, Emmanuel de Saint-Maine, I hope I say it correctly. He plays a bass and also keyboards. So it's a small lineup, but a very well, a very bold album to do as a debut album. But they do it very well. Just listen to a track of the second chapter, which is called Delusion, and this track is called Copyrighted Genes. fact that it's a concept story, it's well, not doing justice to the album to just pick a song out, but I gotta say the song you just heard is definitely one of my favorites. It has a proggy touch, but also a lot of great guitars in it. I say the band is doing quite well. I mean, they're quite new, nobody heard of them, and they bring a concept piece which is, well, it's quite something to do as a debut album. But despite the fact that I still think they can improve in certain areas, the vocals could be a bit more powerful. I found Lorraine's voice well, almost angelic, but it's very nice to listen to, but I think there could be improvement there. Also the production could do some work. Well, as for the artwork, definitely fantastic. It breathes the atmosphere of the album, of the story, quite well, so that's something I really like. As for the sound, I said it's very acoustic guitar orientated, but this is really an album that you have to listen to repeatedly to hear the various elements, the various details in the music, and then it will really come to life to you. I have one more song for you from the third chapter, which is called Enlightenment, and this song is called Rebirth, where I find it very interesting to hear the difference between the guitars and the vocals. Well, I played you a couple of fragments from the album, so you can have an impression of what this band sounds like and what their music is about. I hope you enjoyed it. I gotta say, this is definitely one of my favorite albums for 2010. It's a real surprise. It's a very nice album. I love to listen to it. Well, repeatedly I still find new things in it, so I hope you enjoyed this one as well. And check out the website of the band, and well, you can read the story there, you can read the lyrics there, and also you can order the album. It's not expensive, so support this band and buy it. I hope one day they find a good guest player that they can bring this music to the stage, because I think it would be very interesting to see this live. Now, I'm going to leave you traditionally with the last song of the album. It's from the fourth chapter, which is called Legacy. And this song is called A Creation Myth. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
and you're watching Live Prog.